As a nonprofit, how important is your social media presence? This is a huge question, and so many nonprofits, especially small and medium-sized ones, really struggle with how to prioritize building the social media at the same time as taking care of the important needs that their nonprofit is tasked to do. So today we are going to tackle this question. Hi, my name is David Higgins, and I help people build funding solutions for the nonprofits that they love. So the first thing is, how important is your social media presence? Well, there's over 103 social media platforms. We think of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. We look at these platforms and we go, that's a good start. But there's 103, some for specific genres, others on platforms that are accessible to everyone, but more accessible to those in certain countries. And I think that is important for us not to get overwhelmed by saying, oh, do I have to do everything? But we do need to do something, and we need to do it well. As a nonprofit, I always have struggled with how do I balance the time doing what my heart's here to do and the time communicating about what I am doing. And I've had to budget my time. I've had to take a certain amount of my time and say, I am going to spend this time every week doing nothing but communicating online through social media, because as a leader, my job is to get the message out there and to delegate to my team, my volunteers, some of the things that I would like to do, but my time is best served in the communication of what we are doing as a nonprofit. What this means is, can I articulate the values that we provide to people out there so that they can taste and see? They can see if we are something that they are really interested in. You know, can we provide a value that people would look and pull from? And that's a huge thing. As a nonprofit, can we build a value ladder that allows people to come in and work their way through? When I was working at the San Diego Performing Arts Center, I was directing that, putting all the programs together. There's a point where we had over 2,000 students a week coming through, taking music lessons, dance lessons, other arts lessons. And in doing so, we were pouring into most of them that were the beginners doing these lessons for free, life and energy and what was in us into them. And I could get so caught up doing that, I'd forget about videotaping, forget about putting it out on Facebook or Instagram. I would forget about all that side because I was so involved in taking care of the kids. And this can be a huge distraction when we have to break away from what we love to do something that we need. But as a director, I had to do it. I had to find a way to budget my time so that I could tell other people what's going on at the Performing Arts Center. Now, it's pretty cool once you get your creativity working in that direction, but it has to become a priority for you. And as so, where do you start? What platform do you start communicating on? Well, I talked about the importance of being able to connect on just one level, just at one level. And that one thing is, what do I consume information, what platform do I receive information from as an individual? Because that might be the most easy one for you to give information on. For me, I love video. I love connecting on video. I go to YouTube when I need to figure something else. I'd much rather watch somebody talk about the 5 best ways of something performing versus reading and researching online. My wife is different though. Michelle, she likes to read, and she loves reading blogs and listening to reading what people are saying within that blog and looking at those links and connecting and researching that way. And so what would be the easiest thing for you and I to do? Well, it's what we do and we consume. So I'm talking to you on video about what I love and what helps my nonprofits and what helps me to be able to connect to the people I want to connect to. And so with you, you get to make a choice. Are you into podcast, audio? Are you into blogs, writing? Are you into video, something like this? And then video can come on so many different platforms. You got Instagram, TikTok, or just to name a few, and the many more that are outside of that. Maybe you're a nonprofit, can use a Twitch platform. Maybe there are other ways that you can connect to people and then cause that to become a communication and a building of a community to building a fan base even of people that are relating to you as a nonprofit. You understand this is this next step in your progression as a nonprofit so that you can build into an independent funding stream that doesn't rely on doing hardcore fundraiser and asking for money or dying when you don't get that grant through. You have relationships with people. So out of this, what happens next? Well, you start communicating through responding to the people's comments as they come in. You always have negative comments. Learn how to enjoy those negative comments, know how to ignore them, how to use them to be able to create dialogue and conversation, how to create people's interest on what you are doing as a nonprofit. I would like to recommend this, that you start by finding that platform, but then look at a great way to monetize that platform. And so that takes us into the second area. How do you monetize the platform that you're doing just to communicate so that you are creating an additional income source into your nonprofit? Well, that's called affiliate. There are so many ways to create affiliate links and become an affiliate user. What do you already use as a nonprofit? How can you turn that into those programs and those systems and those resources into becoming an affiliate of those products? And then when people that are listening to you are going to go and buy those products anyway, they instead connect to your link and buy those products through your nonprofit, creating literally hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per month through purchases, because first, they're listening to you on your social media platform, and second, they're connecting to the things that you're talking about that you share in common with those people, and they're creating an income source. Relationship, connection, creating value, and now you are causing there to be income value coming back into your nonprofit. Okay, so it doesn't even stop there. That creates the ability to create even a deeper or even a larger membership program. And there are many ways you can connect into from your social media platforms into those things that people want to deep dive, want to be able to relate and talk and communicate to you in a different way and allow to ask questions about, their area of connection and value that they're already sharing with you. And to do that, they can become a member for $4.95 a month or something to that effect. That's $4.95 a month. But they get that resource to be able to connect with you, and you can build an income stream there as well. So there's all kinds of ideas, and I'm only scratching the surface of where this could go. And in future videos, we'll take deeper dives into this conversation. We're excited about what we're doing here. And what we want to do is be able to provide a picture so that you can do it for yourself or answer any questions. And so in doing so, we'll go into the very last thought. And that is, how do you take this platform that you have and how do you do it on a regular basis? See, it's one thing to be able to start, but another thing to continue your platform. If you start doing social media, you need to continue doing social media. Remember, the way a person connected to you is the way they're going to stay with you. In our Performing Arts Center, people would come in because of lessons and free lessons. So we're always providing the next set of lessons and the next set of lessons so they could continue to grow along that platform and grow in that region and stay connected to our nonprofit. And we continue to create a greater source, a greater revenue of people in our nonprofit. So how do you maintain this? Well, create systems. Systemization is so important. And being able to create that system that allows you to be able to come out on a regular basis. Different platforms require different continual meeting points of a release. So for a YouTube channel, maybe it's once a week or twice a week. For a TikTok, you need to be doing it multiple times a day. For Facebook, once a day should be fine, but you have to make sure you're doing it regularly on that schedule. When you pick your platform for your blog, you need to make sure that people are anticipating when you are releasing your blog, what day to expect it, and maybe the day before, put something out on your Facebook page, something like that, saying, this blog's coming tomorrow. Make sure you read it as soon as it comes in and comment on it, because I want to be able to relate. In the first 24 hours, I will connect with you with any comments that you make about my blog or about my podcast or about my video. And make sure you do that so that we are able to build this platform that you and I love. So it's kind of building a pre-sale of your video and being able to follow up on it and continue to build that community around this area of free social media marketing. And that is what you are doing as a nonprofit, entering into 2021 and 2022. And by the time you get to 2023, if you maintain this, you will find that there is going to be huge opportunities for revenue source to be able to fundraise using this community of platforms. And maybe you'll have thousands and thousands of people that are following you that will allow you to turn around and say, now it's time for us to fundraise. And they're all like, yes, I'm going to be involved. And they can jump on board and even amplify that area of fundraising for you. I hope this has been helpful. If it has, please like and follow us, subscribe on this channel, and I can't wait to talk to you again as soon as we get another one of these up and going. So hit the bell and make sure you know when we're coming up with another one of these nonprofit values so you can be a rock star online. Have a great day.